me a building and put Gucci sofas in and get me a nice sexy sign and cover the whole place in flowers and spend all your money so that I can at 11:45 crawl out of bed with a fucking cappuccino and walk in there with my hair fucking curled like a CEO in a little girl suit and look around at all my customers and all the money I'm making and have them do my makeup, and then I'll go off for lunch at 2 o'clock and we'll be millionaires. Shut the fuck up.
Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
Come through, bam, champagne, bang, yeah, supercar outside, yeah, okay, 5-star, boom, 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 first class. Cause I'm a G.
I'm not sitting there smoking cigars and going, I can't believe this is bad for me. No, like these fucking vape bullshit children. And what kind of parent lets their 16-year-old vape in here? If I had a 16-year-old son, he's like, I got a vape. Fuck out of here, vape. Breathe air. What color's your Bugatti?
Every time I ask somebody what their dream life is, they give a very lazy, sloppy answer. Well, I want to be rich. How rich? For you to become rich and successful is going to require pain and suffering. And you have to understand exactly what your dream life is to make the pain and suffering worthwhile. Have you ever been to the gym and seen a person in fantastic physical condition? They're strong, they're ripped, they're large. And you say to them, how did you get so big and strong? And they say, I don't know. Oops, it kind of just happened. No, there is a very detailed plan and roadmap. You talk about your dream life. You don't even know what your dream life is. How do you expect to get to a destination when you don't know where you're going? Do you understand? I designed my dream life long ago, before I was known, before I had anything. And I worked very hard with a very concise, very detailed plan to ensure I ended up exactly where I wanted to be. And you're not going to end up where you want to be if you don't know where it is.
I woke up in
Say, man, you know exactly what time it is. It is the Maki and Kane podcast, episode number 154. You know exactly what you're tuning into. So if you don't like what you see and what you hear, what a bitch why you hear. So with that being said, Kane, what you got to say before we get into this emergency meeting reaction?
You already know what time it is, man. We back here to search some more game on the ground from Hungry Hounds. So just got the pound and ready for the next round, man. So with that being said, grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, y'all weed, whatever the fuck the case may be, and we finna jump into this bitch.
Pow, Mr. Produced. Pow. Read it.
What football match is that? I actually can't see.
Fuck knows. I haven't got a clue where this is. Bro, you think I might know everything? I'll put it on the screen, G. I don't know what's on this. I'm going to zoom in. Tristan'sGay.jpg. 1 second. Let me zoom in. Goodison or Goodison Park. Andrew Tate, a great friend, teacher, and overall brilliant person. Enjoy your day so much. Lots of love. Tristan, Luke, and Emery. Fan message. G. G of the week. Who's that guy?
Who is that guy?
Because he even spelled our name wrong. I don't know if he did that to get past the censors.
Oh, we did.
But he also did a shout out to the whole family.
Age wrong, name spelt wrong.
But we knew what he was doing, and it got through to us.
Yeah.
So anyone who does these things, the Matrix ends up putting them in front of us. So we super appreciate that. Thank you. He's G of the week. What's his name? Let's give him a name. Wayne. He watches football. He's some English guy. His name's Wayne. He drinks 8 pints every weekend. Gaz.
Thanks, Gaz.
Drinks eight pints of Stella every weekend.
Special brew.
A curry. Fervently supports his football team.
Yeah.
The good old English.
The point of bringing physical aggression into the confrontation.
Bro, you know
The
what?
English way.
England used to be the best country. I need more shisha. Where's the shisha, guys? This is a fucking joke, bro. I'm running out of smoke. Fix this. Staff. Shisha, staff. Someone get him to bring me some. Staff, bring.
Yeah, English people.
And coffee, 3 coffees. Fucking living like a peasant. This is bullshit. Right. English people are the best culture in the world. You know what? I'm going to play something, which is just randomly, because I feel, people always ask me, do you feel more American or more English? And I feel more English. I feel English.
In my heart.
Like when I listen to drum and bass, I feel like I want to buy a Vauxhall Corsa and put a big subwoofer in it and go down to the retail park and sit outside Curry's and play it super loud with like some little girls who smoke Benson and Hedges.
Only people our age will get that.
Yeah, like the retail park Wednesday night vibes.
Yeah.
And the girls are there smoking.
Back when you're 17.
I don't care about your car, mate. But they end up caring about your car and you have a Corsa and you're playing. Let's play drum and bass.
No, let's not play drum and bass. I don't like music, and drum and bass pollutes my mind.
Mr. Producer.
Drum and bass.
All right.
It'd be a better place. It may be more polarized, but you're certainly going to have a lot more strong, capable men in the world if you and other voices like you keep talking.
You know, every time I think about COVID, I think about a guy. And this is a story that I haven't even told you yet because it's a very insignificant story. But for some reason, it hasn't got a punchline, but it just comes to my head. During the height of the COVID insanity, I was flying from Stuttgart. I was at the airport and I was sitting down in Germany at the airport without a mask on. I'm sitting there minding my business on my phone without a mask on. A police officer comes over to me. Armed police, MP5, Glock 17. I know my weapons. Mask. Comes up to me. Blah, blah, blah in German. And of course, because I'm Andrew Tate, I'm like, bruv, you better talk to me in English. I don't care what country we're in. Oh, didn't we beat you in a war? Sorry? Yeah. English, please. Mask. And I looked at him dead in his eye. The same way you look at a man you're about to hurt. And he looked at me back dead in my eye because he's got bones. And it was that tense moment between two men before they're about to fight. And I said to him, why do you care? Mask. Says it again. And kind of doesn't point the gun at me, but he moves it. I looked at him, got a mask out of my pocket, stared him in the eyes the whole time, got my mask out of my pocket, put it on my ear, half hung out on my chin, covered my bottom lip only, and went back to my phone. He walks off. Does that dickhead ever look in the mirror and realize he's a fucking moron? I hope he's watching this by some fluke. Some fluke. Hans, the German police officer. I hope he's now watching this. Does he ever sit and go, I was a moron walking around the airport with a gun, threatening people to put a mask on their chin just because I needed everyone to comply like I did because I'm a pussy, and seeing anyone not be a coward upsets me for being a coward. Does Hans ever look in the mirror? If he's a person, he wakes up every day, he has a wife, probably, kids, a job, a house, a car. Does Hans ever wake up as this person somewhere on earth and go, I was a grade A moron? No. Or does he just wake up and go, I do my job and I must help with the, I can't do a German accent, fucking my fear or whatever. Who the fuck is this idiot? I can't stop thinking about this because I looked in his eyes. My eyes are black and brown. His eyes were like blue. And we looked at each other. Like he was about to go. And I was like, who is this guy?
I'll tell you why he doesn't feel sorry for himself, because I'm going to talk about another interaction I haven't told you about, I haven't told the world about. I was going to my barber here in Romania towards the end of this mask bullshit, maybe a week before they finally dropped the mask bullshit. So there I am, no mask, as always. I'm walking to my barber. I've got one of those cloth masks that doesn't work in my pocket. And I don't like to put them on. I don't like to wear masks. Yes, people are like, oh, here's a picture of you in a mask. I did wear one on a plane once. Like, you had to get around. But I walk into this place with no mask. Walking to the barber, this guy physically stops me. Hey, mask. I said, bro, I'm going to the barber. I got to take it off because he's got to cut my beard. No, mask. I said, bro, you're scared of COVID. Why are you up here in my face? I'm not wearing a mask. Why not social distance? Stand back there. And then I'll just walk to the barber and it's fine. This guy made a big fucking song and dance. I kept saying I didn't have one. And eventually I just walked off to the barber. He didn't have a gun. Walked up to the barber, sat down. 1 week later, masks were no longer the law. They were no longer mandatory. So maybe it was about 12, 13 days later. I was going to get my beard cut again around that time period. And I walk into this place, past the Starbucks restaurant, walking towards my barber. Again, no mask. There are no masks. No one's wearing them, including this guy. And I see him sitting there in a chair, smiling, talking to his friend. So I confront him. I look at him in the chair and say, hey, bro. He looks at me. Yes? I said, you remember last week when you were fucking screaming about masks? Do you remember that? Well, yes, it's not the rules anymore. I said, what the fuck is your problem? What is wrong with you? Last week you were ready to try to kick me out of this mall, pull out your little stupid stick and get your ass kicked. You obviously didn't want the smoke. I'm twice his fucking size.
Pineapple lemon.
I'm a titan of a man.
Pineapple lemon.
And I was like, why do you not care now? What are the rules? The rules. These people are programmed. Resist the slave mind is your slogan for a reason. And let me tell you, that German dickhead who you were talking about, who I'm hoping is watching this, is sleeping perfectly fine at home in his city next to his ugly fat wife with his kids who are probably transgender in a house that's probably getting firebombed. Thinking, das is good. Doesn't give a shit that he did that. Doesn't give.
What do you think about their stories about the super freaking liberal, hey, mask, like the type of shit that we were dealing with in Denver and stuff. What do you think about their stories and everything like that?
That's what you should call the sheep-minded people, man. There's always the fucking ones who are quick to get emotional, the ones who are quick to respond without listening, that have that fucking sheep mindset. Oh man, well, the government said we need to wear masks, so we need to wear fucking masks, and you hold. I mean, I've been places where you put it below your fucking nose, and the second you do, they get on your ass. You need to have your mask on over your face. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Like, it's just wild, bro. Like, I mean, you can't make this shit up. They're programmed to sit around and think that the government is for their protection when they don't even understand that shit was taking away their freedom. Their dumbasses don't realize that they're doing exactly the thing that the fucking government wanted them to do, which was comply. And they were complying with having their freedom removed and disposed of, having their fucking rights violated, like when you do when you're in a fucking prison cell, bro. They violate the fuck out of everybody's rights when they do that shit. You know, it's just wild. They get the fucking program to think like that.
Give one solitary fuck that he went around the airport waving his gun around, telling you to put a piece of paper on your lower chin to cover the bottom half of your beard. Paper to defend against a deadly virus. This man doesn't give a shit. Resist the slave mind. And that is exactly my point, Andrew. In 5 years, in 10 years, young men who are listening to you are turning 18 every single day and entering the workforce and entering the police force. And good. The world needs policemen. The world needs firemen. The world needs doctors. The world needs all of these things. Good. But resist the slave mind, please, young men, and we can make the world a better place together. But no, Hans doesn't give a fuck. Das ist good.
You know what? Now we're going to talk about mask stories, so I got some.
Oh, no, sorry.
And also, what you're saying about changing the world and controlling the masculine youth means 100% they're going to kill us. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're probably going to kill us. Be pretty easy.
It is what it is.
Someone comes and shoots me today, and they say, because he was a human trafficker, a rival gang shot him. And people will go, maybe he was a human trafficker.
You know what, T? They won't try and kill us one by one. They'll kill us both. Or we'll Aikido them. There's always that chance, T. When you and I are together, the bullet starts flying. I do Aikido. You do Aikido. Bust out the Lada. Aikido.
Yeah, the Lada's bulletproof. And you've seen the Glimmer Man when Mario Winans and Steven Seagal are together, right? And people try to get him. Doesn't work. Study the Glimmer Man.
We have met Steven Seagal. We do know Aikido.
Exactly.
It's going to be hard.
It's going to be very hard.
Yeah, so they're obviously just goofing around, bro. You gotta love it, bro. They're goofy, but they're speaking facts, though, man. The more that they tell this truth, the more that they decrease the matrix programming that's going on with the young men of society, the more that they increase the probability that their freedom or maybe in their life will be taken. And that's just the sad reality of the matrix. And man, I just realized, they're not joking about how much damn coffee they drink. Look how many damn mugs are at this table. I didn't even realize, bro. And my pussy ass over here is struggling to drink 2 cups. And they're over here acting like this is a damn fucking fruit punch speed chug competition. Like, what the fuck? What do you think about this shit, man? They really mean this shit. They're over here chugging it away.
Hey, bro, you heard Andrew say
Tristan is the one who broke the Red Bull competition and freaking passed out for a day after that.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. I ain't trying to fucking have a heart attack. He built different. But no, you heard Andrew say, nah, man, I need 3 coffees over here ASAP. So Tristan probably said, yeah, I need 3 coffees over here ASAP, too. Tristan's on his looks like he's on his 4th fucking coffee. I mean, you just can't make this shit up, man. They're built different, bro. That's all it is. People sit around and, oh man, this, oh man, that. Nah, bro, they just built different, bro. Yeah, and then the fact that, he's saying that the more they speak the truth, the bigger target they start painting on the back. It's a damn shame, because it's like, I mean, that's why Andrew said that he I don't know if you remember him saying it or not, but he pretty much a hermit, bro. He just, the only time he really goes out is if he's like racing his cars and shit. Other than that, he said he don't have no need to go out. I mean, when you have that fucking lifestyle, you really don't have no need to go out. There's no need to go out and fucking party all the time. There's no need to go out and fly to different fucking countries all the time. Like, you really don't need to. You have everything you need at your fucking house. You got your gym at your house, bro. You got all the damn food that you need. You can get more food whenever the fuck you need to. Got all the fucking money you need, the cars that you need. I mean, when you have everything, bro, there's really no reason to be fucking going out every day, every night, partying and shit like a lot of people do. There's not, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why he does that is to minimize the risk of the Matrix trying to take him out.
Facts, man. Facts, man. So with that being said, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Unless, Kane, do you have any topics that you would like to bring to the forefront before we go to conclude this segment?
Yeah, I wanted to speak on something real quick. Let me pull this shit up so I can read it to y'all real quick, because this shit wild to me. Where is it? It says, Finesse 2 times says, we need to stop deleting rappers and start deleting bloggers. And then he posted on a story, said, y'all out here deleting all these rappers. Y'all need to start deleting these bloggers. And that's wild to me, bro. They don't give a fuck. They're going to sit there and say, oh, man, well, they literally endorse deleting people, bro. Like, they have no shame in it no more. And this is what happens whenever, and it happened because he said that shit after Keefe D dumbass got himself arrested on live TV for snitching on himself. He said that shit afterwards. It's like, bro, like, some of these bloggers, bro, they be out here giving out the truth in the game, and you want them dead? Like, that says a lot about you as a person, bro. You sitting around, you probably out here doing all this other bullshit behind closed doors that nobody knows about, and that's why you want some of these bloggers dead, is because you don't want them exposing the shit that you got going on. It's just like, bro, like come on now, son. Like, at the end of the day, bro, that blogger is somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, somebody's fucking uncle or aunt or whoever. It's someone at the end of the day, and you sitting around saying that they should be dead. That's wild to me, bro.
Yeah, I think that bloggers need to be, they like the way that they scrutinize people and just believe whatever anyone says without any actual evidence. I think they need to be held to the same standard. I think they need to be put under the same microscopes that they like to use on other people, because they weaponize virtue and they lie by omission. So it definitely needs to be reflected upon them, because they destroy people's careers. Yeah, they make people's careers, but they also destroy people's careers, all by the way of manipulation. So I think that they definitely deserve to be held accountable, but I don't think they deserve to be dead. And here goes another rapper sitting around being stupid, dry snitching on himself. So if a reporter ends up dead, guess who's going to jail? Finesse. He gonna be doing a whole lot more than 2 times in prison. Stupid ass, bro. You can't make this up, bro. You don't even got to snitch nowadays. These rappers are telling on themselves, bro, and then they be mad whenever they get hemmed up.
Yeah, that's just like what Dubé said. He said these days, he said, you don't even got to snitch on nobody. He said these days, these rappers, these gangsters be snitching on themselves. They do it on themselves. You don't even got to snitch on them. It's just goofy as hell. And yeah, some of these bloggers do be out here fucking people up, like your boy Keemstar on fucking Drama Alert. He don't be giving a fuck. And like when you be lying about people like that, you definitely need to be held accountable and shit. But you don't need to fucking die. This shit just crazy. Like, we really out here. And then that one bitch that was supporting the fucking looting going on, I think it was in Philadelphia and shit, when she was streaming that shit. She was like, yeah, man, everybody gotta eat. Man, we all up in this bitch, we this, we that. And then her dumb ass got arrested, and now she fucking crying about it and shit. She regrets doing it. It's just like, we really out here supporting fucking death, fucking theft, and all types of shit. It's just like, damn, bro, is this what it's really come to? We all out here really just like supporting chaos and destruction nowadays. It's like, that's what it is. That's what it's come down to. Like, fucking hell, bro. That dumbass bitch ain't said nothing else either. She shut the fuck up. And what's crazy about it is her mom was complicit in that shit too. Her mom was right there with her. So it's not even these kids, but it's these parents that are enabling this type of fucking behavior too, which is wild.
So with that being said, man, here's another great episode, 154. Like, do you need 150 more? So with that being said, man, we'll catch you until next time. The Maki Show will be coming soon. The Kane Show will be coming sooner. So with that being said, tune in. But we don't give a fuck if you tap out. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic over to Kane. Let him say what he's got to say. Metaverse 16 is out. We got some new stuff on the way, new announcements for music, all types of shit going on, man. AI music, regular music, everything in between. So with that being said, man, until next time, peace.
Yeah, make sure I share with your friends, your families, mummies, aunties, grannies, and everybody else with your mail and get the fuck up on out of here, man.
People always say this to me. Tate, what about burnout? What? Do you want to be rich or not? Burnout. Do you want to be rich or not? You work and you sleep. Do you want money? Oh, but I might burn out. Burn out. You're not some fucking Formula One car. Your brain ain't some supercomputer. You're a geek. You either want to work and get shit done or you don't. I don't believe in burnout. What I believe in is reality. I believe in cause and effect. I live in a binary world. I believe in done or not done. I don't believe in burnout. I believe in finished or not finished. I'm filming now late at night because it needs to be finished. It needs to be done. Until it is done, it is not done. There's no such thing as burnout. There's such thing as not doing stuff because you're a little coward. Fucking burnout. What's wrong with you people? What about burnout? Let me tell you something. If you work to the point of burnout, you should at least have 10 mil in the bank. If you get to the point where you're so burnt out and your body can't possibly move, I'm burnt out. Your fucking neurons no longer fire in your brain. Your cells no longer replicate. And you're laying in bed about to die because the amount of spreadsheets you've done and how many emails you've sent, then you should be fucking rich. Until you're rich, you ain't burnt out nothing. You know what you are? Lazy. L-A-Z-Y. This is how we spell it around here. This is how the rich people spell burnout. That's how we spell it in the Millionaire Club. And when you become a multimillionaire yourself, you'll soon learn that this is the easiest way to spell burnout. Because everyone starts talking about burnout as some fucking 19-year-old dork who ain't achieved shit. At 19, I had so much energy, I was running to work, running home, running to the gym, training 3 hours, then running home. And you're talking about burnout from sending some emails? You look like a geek. Burnout ain't real. Get out your fucking head. There's no such thing as overworking. The only way you can overwork is if you do so much work you don't enjoy your life. And you only deserve to enjoy your life when you've earned it. So if you get to the point where you're sitting on 10 mil and you're not spending any of your money or enjoying your life because all you do is work, then fine, you can say you're overworking. There's no such thing as overworking when you're broke because you got a fucking mountain to climb. So burnout ain't real. Overworking ain't real. Taking time out to de-stress, none of that's real. If I'm awake, I work. All I do is work. The female around me complains because all I'm doing is working. If I'm awake, I'm working. If I go for lunch, I'm meeting someone to discuss work. Everything I do is networking. Every single thing I do is work. Life is work. That's how you get to the top. There's no other way to do it. You ain't gonna do it fucking with this burnout bullshit. It's garbage and it ain't real. So fucking forget it.
Peace.
Deuces.